Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video I'll show you how to actually save up to about 50% data if you watch a lot of YouTube and Netflix videos. And we know that video consumes a lot of bandwidth. So again, using tools like this will be really helpful if you are on a limited bandwidth or you have some aggressive data caps. For example, in India, the mobile data generally that we get is very limited, so it's really useful to save the data. And again, this is achieved by using a third-party app, and this works on Android smartphones. And the name of the app is actually Opera Max, and this is made by Opera. Again, if you have been earlier using Opera browsers, they also compress data now, but this one actually compresses sort of everything. And to make it work, as you can see, this is the software itself, and it gives you an idea. You don't have to do anything. You have to just install this, and you can enable it for mobile data or for Wi-Fi based upon your usage. So the good thing is that let's say you don't want it for Wi-Fi, let's say you have unlimited bandwidth, so you can disable it for Wi-Fi or vice versa. And you don't have to do anything. Once you install it, it works in the background. And what essentially it is sort of a VPN. So as you can see on YouTube, if I click on YouTube, it has saved me quite a bit of bandwidth. As you can see, it just consumed about 85 megabytes of bandwidth on YouTube, and it saved 97. So it's more than about 50%, almost about 55% for me for YouTube. And if we move to, again, even for Firefox browser, it did try to save a little bit, but I've noticed that it does a lot for video. For example, if we go to Netflix, as you can see, it consumed 43 MB and it saved about 51. So again, for Netflix, it's almost like 55% bandwidth that it is saving. So again, this is useful if you watch a lot of videos. Let me actually show you. You don't have to do anything once it's installed, and you get this icon over here, like this lock. And again, as it's a VPN, I would say if you're doing any sensitive transactions like banking and etc., just disable it, but for everything else it works. And let me actually show you first via Netflix, and let me lower the volume. And one thing that I noticed is that, for example, let's just go to Netflix. Let's go to this 100. I like this series. Been watching it for quite some time. Let's try to play this one, the 8th episode. And one thing I noticed is that it takes about 5 to 10 seconds for the stream to start. Earlier, it used to just start about within 2-3 seconds. So there is slight delay in starting. That is one thing that I have noticed. So again, you got to be a little bit patient, as you can see, and you can scrub also, and it will work. But regarding the quality, it is sort of compressing the video quality. So it's sort of not in HD. And if you seek around, as you noticed, if you just move around and seek around like this, it can take some time to seek around. So about 10-15 seconds. But once it starts playing, let me just lower the volume. Once it starts playing it fine, I would say. But again, the video quality is sort of compressed. I would say sort of like 480p, though I'm subscribed to HD feed. So it's a little bit aggressive in the video compression, at least with Netflix. That's what I have noticed. So it works very well. Also, you can seek around, but as I told you, it takes about 10 odd seconds, and then it works like this. So if you are specifically watching a lot of Netflix etc. on mobile data, you can certainly enable this one, and it works very well. I've watched entire episodes. So specifically if you're using mobile data, it's a good idea to enable this one, and it works fine. Let me actually now also show you YouTube, and it works fine with YouTube also. Let's fire up YouTube over here, and let's just go to my own channel. And let's try to play this Surface Pro video. Again, you don't have to worry about anything. It works normally, and you can just, let me just skip this ad. And your experience is the same, but when you start the video, for the first couple of seconds, the resolution will not be that great. As you can see, it's a little bit fuzzy. Let me increase the volume. This is my own video. This Microsoft Surface Pro 4. But after about 20 odd seconds, 20-25 seconds, the video quality starts to improve a little bit. So it's sort of like between 360p and 480p that I have noticed. But one thing I have noticed is that it takes about 30 odd seconds, at least on YouTube videos, to improve the quality. So as you can see now, the video quality is improving a little bit now as it has played a couple of seconds. So you have to be aware of that thing. But for the most part, it works very well. And as I told you, you have this control panel. And using this, you can gauge how much data you are actually saving. Again, as I told you, it does save a lot for YouTube and specifically Netflix. And if you want to disable it, let's say you don't want it on Wi-Fi, just toggle this off and it is disabled. You can completely disconnect it also via clicking on this disconnect button. Other things that I have noticed is that it can be great option if you are on a limited bandwidth. Then this can be really helpful. Again, one thing that I have noticed is that strangely this app does not work on Android tablets. This is my Android tablet, and when I try to invoke not Netflix, if I go to the Play Store, and as you can see, this Opera Max, oops, it's going to the Netflix, 1 second. And as you can see, it says that this device is not compatible. So it works only on smartphones, not on tablets. But overall, I would say a very interesting app if you want to save data and you watch a lot of YouTube and Netflix. Again, I hope this video was helpful. If it was helpful, I'll appreciate if you can click the like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.